I'm glad you went there, Lizelle, because I was going to ask that question of you folks, which is, if we're gathering data at the user sentiment, quant and qual levels, and we're asking product and design to make decisions, and then, I mean, part of the reason I think it's helpful to have data is to back up some of our decisions and drive decision making. But how are people connecting that to business data? So you mentioned, Lizelle, there's friction points in your business, and you're trying to map out a future where you can understand ahead of time, predictively, maybe where those friction points are, and these will have a net benefit for the business. Are there other ways people are kind of connecting the data we're talking about? I'm just going to say it's down here at the user level with the business. Are people doing it really directly? Are people doing it subtly? Are people not even worrying about trying to do it because it's like too complicated? So this is a question I get asked a lot by my clients. So you're actually going to hopefully be educating me. I'm looking for some help here. So anyone have an answer there?
I'll say that I believe it's incumbent upon design teams to push on those business principles, and then not be afraid to make them their own and use them as a part of the discussion. We worked on a point of sale project at Walgreens, and it was around digital receipts. And what we had on one side, on the product side of the house, was people saying we could save X millions of dollars if we could get more people to use digital receipts. What we had so that's the quantitative side of the house. And then on the qualitative side, you had us doing user interviews and intercepts, after people completed a transaction, and they're all saying, we don't want a receipt. It's a Snickers bar. Like, just leave us alone. Don't ask us at the point of sale if I want a digital receipt. So what we did was we took the amount of time we were there and the volume of front of house sales that the store typically had. And then we were able to broadcast a number that is not statistically significant. But we were able to say, we were there from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And there was, I'm making these numbers up, 1,700 transactions that went through. We know we interviewed 7 people, and only 2 of them liked the idea. Okay, so that's roughly 70% of the population then that's going to experience this when they get to the point of sale is going to fall into the group of people that said, I don't want this receipt at all, right? So it's taking a metric that people might be like, why do you care about that for design? And it's really, for me, it harkens back to the idea that, we have to be able to think like product managers, and we have to know our business. We have to understand how our business makes money, because if we're not making money with our output, then we're doing art. And if you want to do art, go do art, but go do it elsewhere, because this place isn't going to pay you for your art. You've got to make it applicable and relevant to other stakeholders. And let's be real, we're the only people that really, care about some of the soft, squishy stuff that goes on in UX, feelings and emotions. Like, that's our specialty.